Stick my funny bone something mean.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on. I'm so glad that all of you are here. So today we are, and I'm glad that you guys are here tonight as well. I know that we had scheduled for yesterday, and but I'm so glad you guys were able to make it today and able to adjust as well. So I have some friends of mine that are doing very well with It Works, and I asked them if they would come on and talk to you guys, rev you up, and put some fire up under your tush. So because it's pretty much what they've done for me, and I want them to do the same thing for you guys. They talked and were interviewed at concerts, and they've really inspired me a lot. So I want them to do the same thing for you guys, and they do, because they bring a lot of energy. So without further ado, who you see right there, Mr. Joseph Newman. What's up, Joe?
What up, though?
Oh, you know what, Joe? How do I mute everyone?
Go to participants.
Yes. Oh, mute all. Got it. All right, Joe. Back to you.
Can you guys hear me? Just you guys and just nod your heads. I just want to turn you all in the Bible heads real quick. That's all. What's up, everybody? Excited to be on the line with you guys really quick. Here, this is the Diamond organization in the making, and we've hit the middle of the month. I'm excited for each and every one of you. Know that you all play a very vital role in making this thing happen. And we wanted to just take a moment to just bring everybody together and first say what up, though. But then we just wanted to say that we're definitely here for all of you. We're excited to see the growth in each and every one of you. You guys can absolutely make this thing happen. Just like we told Meisha, it's not about just wanting it. It's not about saying it, but it's about just getting it done. Period. So we had that conversation with Lex.
Hello, Joe. You there?
Can you guys not hear me? Everyone else can.
No, it cut out like you just. But you good.
Like you did? It's all good. Can you hear us? Everybody's good though, right? All right, cool. So you muted me, man.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to.
Yo, this is a field day, okay? But we had that conversation with Lex and Meisha, and Lex decided to just go hit Ruby that same night, and Meisha to go get it done the very next day. So how many rubies do we have on the line here? How many rubies do we have? I'm going to put it in the grid so I can see all of you. We got 2 rubies on the line. How many emeralds do we have on the line? 1 emerald on the line? Okay, I actually see 10 diamonds on the line. I don't know about you guys, but I see 10 diamonds on the line. I don't see any rubies here, any emeralds here. I see 10 diamonds on the line. And one thing that my incredible mentor, who's sitting right next to me, being so fabulous that she always is enrolling somebody, one thing that she always taught me is to set your goal above what it actually is. So if you want to hit ruby, set your goal at emerald. And if you fall short of emerald just a little bit, but you smack ruby all up in the face, are you going to be upset about it? Are you really going to be mad when you knew that your real and your actual goal was ruby in the first place? Set your goal above what it really is. We've got something that's so simple. Just keep to the simplicity of it. Grab hold to everything that Lex and Meisha say, because obviously it's working. These 2 gems just popped up out of nowhere doing incredible things. You've got Saray on the line. Come on. She was an incredible person to meet. Nicole, I don't think I met you, but hello. Hola. But I mean, listen, we've got something that nobody else has. And that's incredible products that work. They're affordable. We've got incredible leadership. I mean, come on, Mark Pentecost, for real. That dude, okay, I'm not a crier at all, but he almost made me cry. But I'm a thug. Them thugs don't cry. They actually told me I need to get a shirt that says thugs do cry. But I mean, listen, let's just keep it simple. We got 12 more days to get it done. Whatever you say that you want, you've got 12 more days to get it done. And it's my mentor. She's a lot harder on me than most of everyone else in the world. So when you say something to her, that's what's expected. Period. The end. So if you say that I'm going Ruby, then period. The end. It's already done because it's 100% that's what you said you wanted. And that's what you said you were going to do. And that's what we're going to get done. So put your whys back in front of you. Why are you doing this? What's the reason why you're doing this? Put your why back in front of you and fight to the end. We've got 12 more days to get it done. That's almost 2 weeks to get it done. Each and every one of you are 1,000% capable of getting it done. And that's all that's important, is just being a finisher in this time. Finish it. You finish strong. You run through the tape. You don't just run to the end of the race and you get there and you're like, no, you run full speed ahead through that thing. Show that tape that no, I got more in me. And you won't win. Because I will. And I'm the only winner here. So let's see if the presidential has anything to say. You got anything you want to highlight this Diamond organization about real fast? Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Hey.
Hey.
So I believe that Meisha is a superstar, and I believe that anyone that's connected to her is a superstar as well. And so I see you, Janet, and Courtney, and Genesis, and Nicole, and Sarah, and Zan, and Mawitza. Right? Did I get all those names right? Here's what has to happen. I think that everybody understands that with our comp plan, everybody gets a turn. Does that make sense? Everybody gets a turn. And what our team focuses on is making sure that we push people up at the same time so that then in the next month, like once we pop some diamonds, the people that are coming behind know that they're next in line, right? So this is not really just about Meisha hitting her rank. This is about all of you creating a story that you can capitalize on, because facts tell, but stories sell. And so when you can say that you were a part of a movement, there are people on our team that may not have hit a rank, but as soon as those banners went out there, they were able to share, oh, you know, this one hit presidential, this one hit Ruby, this one hit executive, this one hit diamond, this, and because you want to make sure that you're selling the story, because not everybody, first of all, not everybody even has the muscle memory that's capable of understanding what you really can earn. So if you've never earned, $10,000 in a week before, if you've never earned, and then that's not a put down, if you've never earned $10,000 in a month before, it's hard to even fathom $10,000. But I came to It Works earning $40,000 a month. So $40,000 is like, oh, that's cute. But because I'm looking for now what? I'm looking for 50,000, right? I'm looking for 100,000 because my muscle memory is there. Some people can't fathom going to the store, and you'll hear people say this all the time. I would never spend $5,000 on a bag. Says the people that can't afford to spend $5,000 on a bag. Because when you can afford to spend $5,000, look, Nicole was like, yeah, that's right. When you can afford to spend $5,000 on a bag, guess what you do? You spend $5,000 on a bag. So you got to understand it. It's now what we're doing now is helping you to kind of stretch your muscle memory. I'm going to tell you something. It Works. It's not about the products. It's not about the comp plan. It's all about what you say you desire. What is it that you want at the end of the day? What do you want to do? Do you want total freedom, or do you want a little bit of freedom? Or do you want a lot of bit of freedom, right? It's about what you want. It Works is the vehicle that we use to get access to what we really, really want. So if you really want to Help other people. So this is the vehicle for you to use to help other people. If you really want to put a down payment on a house, then this is the vehicle for you to use. If you're trying to pay off student loan debt, this is the vehicle for you to use. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I rarely sell a wrap. Rarely, ever. I give them away. I give them away to people who will purchase a system from me, because I would much rather have you in a system from me, and I got you on at least 3 products. Now I get you on a wrap. Now you're telling all your girlfriends, because we love to talk. We love to talk. So use this as a time now for you to, tonight, what you should be doing is you should be writing down what is your dreams. If you had $10,000 a month coming in to your household, what would you do with your money? How would that change your life? That's what you got to focus on. Because when you focus on the end game, when you focus on the prize, not how many customers do I have to get to make this happen? No. But I want total freedom. I want to be able to put a full tank of gas in my car. I want to be able to go to the grocery store and I don't have to go to Save-A-Lot or Aldi's or be on a budget or use coupons unless I feel like using coupons. I want to be able to go and shop and I don't want to have to look at what's in my bank account or transfer money to cover one bill. Or I want to be able to pay my cell phone bill in full on time, early, right? You got to focus on what you really, really want. And when you focus on that why, what is it that you really, 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 really want, you'll understand that this is just a vehicle for you to get it done. And so I believe that each and every one of you have it in you. You may not understand that you've got it in you, but here's what you got to do. You got to kind of go back to the basics. What are the basics? Write your list. If you never used a memory jogger before, go back and use a memory jogger, a brain trigger matrix. And then what you want to do is you want to sort that list. And how do you sort that list? I'm about to help you. I'm telling you, you should be writing this down because I'm about to give you $1 million tip. Here's how you sort the list. You want to make, John, what's going on? Here's how you sort the list. You want to look at the list of names that you've got. And these are the 5 things you want to look at for the people that are on your list. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready to write this down? 1, are they married? I'm going to tell you why when I'm done. 2, are they between the ages of 25 and 55? 3, do they own or rent a home or an apartment? 4, do they already earn between $40,000 and $80,000 a year? 5, do they have any dependents? That's whether they've got grandparents they're taking care of, cousins, grandchildren, a baby. Dependents don't always mean children, because now in my age range, there are a lot of my friends who are taking care of their parents. So when you look at those 5 things, those 5 pointers, when you're kind of sorting through your list, it's not that someone who's single shouldn't be on your list, but people that are married, have dependents, own or rent their own home, already make between $40,000 and $80,000 a year, and what's the other one? And they what? And they're 25 to 55 years old. They've got real responsibilities and they don't have time to play games. So you look at me. I'm a 5-point, what they call a 5-pointer. I'm married. I'm 46. I've got dependents. We own our homes. We own properties, right? And we already made. Well, I was making $40,000 a month at the time. So why do people? You're probably saying if somebody earns $80,000 a year, what would they want to look at this for? You want to know why? Someone who's making $80,000 a year, Martina, they're living at $80,000. They're actually living at about $89,000. People always live above their means. They're probably living at about $90,000, right? Then after you kind of categorize your list, then what you want to do is you want to say, okay, now out of these 30 people that you've said, okay, these are my married people, my people who own or rent their own home. They're 25 to 55 years old. They've got dependents, right? They already make $40,000 to $80,000 a year. Then you go through what we call the 4 checks. 5 points, 4 checks. Here's the 4 checks. I'm giving you $1 million information. It's called the WHIP formula, WHIP. W stands for work ethic. H stands for hungry. You gotta be hungry, as Les Brown would say, right? Work ethic, hungry. I stands for integrity. And P stands for personal power or influence. So once you kind of identify out of your list who's got the 5 points, then you want to say, now who's got these 4 checks? So if you got Nina, you're looking at Nina Moore. And if you put Nina Moore on your list, you can say Nina Moore is married. She's got dependents. She owns her own home. She makes already between 45 and whatever, the 40 and 80,000, right? I've already met all the 5 points. Then you go through the 4 checks. You know I have great work ethic. I told you guys nobody's ever gonna ever outwork me, right? I'm probably up later than you all and up before all of you too. Unless those of you are getting up at 6 o'clock, I'm just laying down around 4, so I'm not getting up at 6 o'clock. I'm not doing it, right? Unless I had to. H, I am hungry. Not physically hungry, but I'm hungry because I want to not only continue to change my life, but I want to help to change the lives of the people that are connected to me. I have integrity, and you know that I have integrity because if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Then I've got personal power and influence. If I tell somebody that they need to be at my house at a certain time, they're coming. So you got to look for, now, if someone meets all 9 of those criteria, they go to the top of your list. But then let's just say that somebody might have 8 out of the 9. They still at the top of your list. 7 out of the 9. Top of your list. 6 out of the 9. Top of the list. 5 out of the 9. Middle of the 9. Middle of your list. 4 and below, they go at the bottom of your list. It's not that those people don't have a place on your list. They just don't hold high preference on your list. Right? Now, you're probably saying, well, I'm single. I don't understand. I'm single. Right? And that's great. You might be single. You are the minority. You're the minority of this list. The majority of people who really take a serious look at network marketing, they're usually married. They usually have some children. They've got something, bills, like student loan debt. They've got stuff that's important to them to clear up. If you go back, push the reset button, write that list, which is what I told Meisha to do. I said, ain't no way you're not going to hit Ruby before you get to conference. And I told her to go back, restart, and then ask yourself a very serious question. You do not have to stay looking straight. Don't even answer when I say this. Just stay looking straight. Stay looking straight. How many of you are truly exposing your business beyond a social media post? Social media is great, but if you really want to convert some people, you got to act like you care about them. When you get on the phone with people, you got to listen louder than you speak. You got to have some real conversations, because if there are people that you're looking to build a business with, you want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars with these people, you're going to have to know them beyond a like on social media. And so what I want you to do now is go through your list, reorganize that list, categorize that list, and say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to find me some diamonds in the rough. Find some people that are hungry. Find some people who are not desperate, but who want something different. There's a difference between being hungry and desperate. We're not looking for desperate people. We're looking for hungry people. You're looking for the people that are looking for you. Does that make sense, everybody? Always look for the people that are looking for you. Let the other people be customers, because you never want to make a good customer a bad rep. Not ever. You don't ever want to make a good customer a bad rep. Don't just say, I'm going to go get reps just to say that you got some reps in there. Nope. You want people that see the vision. You want people, and they're out there. Trust me, they're out there. There are more people not doing good than there are people doing good, right? There are people that are struggling. And so we have the answer for them, and you got to be able to posture up. I don't care if you don't have a story. Use somebody else's story. You don't have to have a story. You don't have to have a weight loss story. You don't have to have a financial story. Use someone else's story and posture up, because you have what everybody else needs, and that is freedom. Freedom. And even if it hasn't afforded you the freedoms that you want right now, you see that it is possible, and you plugged in to the source. Does that make sense, everybody? So now we got to run. And we've got a call. We've got a call tomorrow night at 8:30. You got to learn how to expose people to the information. Meisha, share the how to invite video with them. so they know how to invite people to the calls. And I'm gonna do that call tomorrow night at 8:30. Even after all that stuff I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, I'm gonna do the call at 8:30. We're launching some people tomorrow night. I challenge each and every one of you to invite at least 5 people to the 8:30 p.m. call tomorrow. Get them exposed to the information. And then right after the call, you ask them, what did you like best about the information that you just heard or saw? You never say, did you like it? No, 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 no. Because you're giving them a chance to be negative. Say, what did you like best about the information that you saw? And then if you need a 3-way call, reach out to Meisha. Reach out to some of your other upline folks. Reach out to us if you need to. And get us to do your 3-way calls, because you need someone to validate you. You need someone to edify you, right? Third-party validation always works. All right, you all? Now, who's going Ruby and Diamond and Emerald, and who's going? I just want to know who's going. Who's going? All right, so that didn't sound very exciting to me, but it could be because you're trying to be a little bit reserved, and I understand. Listen, what's happening here in It Works is not normal, so we're not normal people. And in It Works, and with the kind of style of a comp plan that we now have with 3 legs, you can write your own check. All right? So you make a decision what it is that you want to earn, but you got to also believe that you deserve it. All right? None of us need to live a life of average, because we're not average. All right, so I love you guys, Meisha. I love you, girl.
Yes.
Back to Joe. All right, see you later.
Okay. Thank you.
Right.
Well, there you have it there, guys. Michelle Obama has spoken, and the mic has been dropped. Back to you there, Meisha.
Oh, thank you so much. Please tell Nina thank you, and thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I know when I had texted you the other night and we had FaceTime and everything, it was very helpful, even just the little few minutes that we had talked over the phone. So I really appreciate this. I hope that, this has really helped you guys too. And as much as it has helped me, this way, you guys can hear it straight from them like I do. And you can take it and you can run with it. You see their energy. You see exactly like what I get when I talk to them. So that's what I wanted you guys to see. So I'm so, so happy that you guys got to see this too. And I mean, that's it. And I mean, I appreciate you coming on, Joe and Nina. Like, I really appreciate it. Does anybody have any questions or anything? You can unmute yourself if you want to ask Joe a question or anything like that. I think we just have like a couple of minutes. Yeah, just a couple of minutes if anybody has any questions. If it's about charting, if it's about, something just very basic.
Actually, I have a quick question. We are starting to integrate a lot of male distributors to our team. It's kind of the first for us. Do you happen to have like a chat that you have specifically for guys, or do you have like something that's more catered toward the male distributors?
No, I haven't made a chat for it or anything like that. What I've incorporated is Man Mondays. So on Mondays, you guys will see me doing a lot of Facebook Lives with a bunch of different men who are running this business, either just a supportive husband or as a man who is running this business like myself. So you guys definitely stay tuned to my Facebook page for like Man Mondays. It will just be a whole lot of testosterone in one place at one time. It'll be hilarious. But I mean, I don't foresee that the future does not bring a chat for that. So yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted on it now if that does arise.
Cool.
Sounds
Cool.
good. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Saray. I like that question. Anybody else have anything? Any question? No? Well, if no one else does, then I guess that's it. All right.
That's all,
I hope
folks.
everyone has a wonderful night. Hopefully y'all watch the dunk contest with All-Star Game, because I know I will. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thank you.